My name is Joy from Delta State. After my WAEC, I went to live with my uncle in Port Harcourt. From there, I began to do sales girl for this guy. We are into wholesales of boosters, all this rice, beans, okpa, maize, etc. He and his brothers are big sellers of these things. Gradually, we fell in love. He went to meet my uncle about our relationship. From there, I started spending most nights in his house. If we close, we go home together. So normally, we used to bring home money made for the day. If it becomes big, we deposit in the bank or make order for goods from northern Nigeria as usual. Because he trusts me very much, only me knows about the money. Because most nights I am the person that will recount it, record it down. I used to go to different area markets with his goods to sell. I brought more customers to him. His business began to increase more and more. People around confirmed the change. Sometime in November 2012, he travels to his village for his grandmother's burial. Only me and his two apprentices were around. So the money we got in sales for 4 days was with me, and the one we got few days before he traveled was also with me in his sale. So after talking with him on phone, he told me they will be ordering for goods on Tuesday because him and his two brothers used to buy goods that will full one trailer truck. He gave me directions on how I will pay the money I am having in to his customer account. So he will be going to the north from Enugu on Monday night. That same night, my immediate elder sister, who was pregnant, was hospitalized because appendix busted in her stomach. At that point, money was needed. Our first daughter lives in Italy with her husband. She said she can send the money, but it will take her about 5 days for the money to get to us. At this point, if we did not push for her surgery operation, the story may change to a bad one. I don't know what to do. I took laws into my hand. On Monday morning, I went to pay in 107,000 to the account the doctor provided. When my fiancé called to remind me about the payment for the next day, that was when I told him something happened urgently. I used the money, but in 5 days' time, he will get the money back. From my big sister, he was mad. He could not hold himself. He cancelled his plan of going to Lafia and started coming back to Port Harcourt. I was crying already. I really do not want to run. Let it not look like I stole the money. When he arrived home, he gave me the beating of my life. He said a lot of things, that I am a witch to him, that I have ruined his Christmas season market targets. At end, he got me arrested, saying if my sister sent the money, they will release me. I decided not to let my family know about it, and also told my uncle not to tell my mom what I'm into because I know my sister must send the money. As God may have it, in the next 6 days, my sister sent 312,000 naira to my uncle's account. He came to police station, told them to call my fiancé. He provided account number. The money was sent to him. And after the case was closed, I was taken to hospital for treatment. From hospital, I moved back to my uncle's house. There is this guy called Friday, one of my fiancé's brother, who I always crack jokes with as brother and sister. He always called to check on me. 2 weeks after my bailout, he called me one night and told me that I am a blessing to his brother. I said, "Who is your brother?" He told me that the truck that would have carried the goods my fiancé wanted to order with the money I used to save my sister lost control and fell into the valley, that the driver didn't make it alive, then goods scattered beyond picking. I didn't say anything. I started crying and cut the phone. I cried till I slept. The next morning, I traveled to Abo to see my mom and sister. My fiance started sending his brothers to beg me, mostly Friday. I told him I cannot continue with him, no matter I am the one that offended him. I cannot marry him. It wasn't easy. After like 3 months, the bruises went off and my real body came out again. I went back to Port Harcourt. My fiance begged to see me in Mr. Biggs. I went. He came with a Toyota car. He told me I helped save him from going back to village, that he bought his car as a result of money he made for Christmas season, that he was the only person that have much goods people needed. He said the car is for us, but it's yours. Please, I want to come and see your family and pay your dowry. I told him clear, I cannot marry you. I decided to honor this your invitation because I want to apologize to you once again for taking your money without your knowledge. I care what my actions would have done to your business, but it happened the other way around. I only acted to save my sister. But I don't know God is trying to use me to save you from business downfall. I stood up and left. He tried to stop me. I told him, save me this embarrassment. I then left the place. After few days, I left to Lagos and changed my SIM card. 2 years later, I fell in love with my husband, the real Odogu, and wedded on January 27, 2015. Today is my 10 years anniversary with 4 kids. The last time I heard about my ex from my auntie, he is driving Korope bus in Obibo. He has married for 2 times and they all failed. No matter how right you may be in any situation, try to be giving a listening ear to the offender because God may be working to save you in disguise. What I did was wrong, but what came in my mind that time was he may listen to me and wait till 5 days because I am sure my sister will send the money.